Today I want to cover a topic that you love, and it's 3 part-time jobs to make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month with no experience. You know me as an executive, finance, IT, staffing owner of New Config. I own the organization, and we made over 1.7 million last year in 2022. We staff over 60 to 90 people a year, and it's growing fast. I have 10 people working for me, so I know what hiring managers want, and I talk to job seekers and hiring managers day in and day out for the last 11 years, 12 years since I've been running New Config, and 11 and a half. And this topic has been growing in traction and demand. People want remote jobs, and they want the remote jobs to require no experience or very minimal experience, and they want to make a lot of money doing it. So I want to tell you in this video about 3 remote jobs that require 0 experience that you could do. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go into Indeed, which is a very popular database here stateside, and I'm going to show you how to search for Indeed for remote jobs for these jobs. So let's get into it. So the first job that you could do with no experience, and you can make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month, is doing data entry. And that basically means entering data for different companies, retail, e-commerce, finance, etc. They give you an Excel spreadsheet or a document spreadsheet, and in that spreadsheet, you just go on their website, or you go into their QuickBooks, or where have you. You need to enter data from one database to another, and it's not as easy as copy and paste. If it was, they wouldn't need you. It requires a little bit of an IQ, a little bit of training to figure out where to enter the data. Maybe it's a system that's hard to click on or use, maybe like Oracle Cloud or PeopleSoft, and those systems require a lot of data entry, and that's why they need you. So they'll give you all this information in PeopleSoft or SAP or Oracle or NetSuite, whatever, and you go in there and you paste it in there. And it could be as easy as entering different material specifications or entering other material things for different companies. It's easy work. It just takes time, but hey, you're gonna be paid per hour for doing this, and you're doing this sitting on your behind at your house, in your underwear, on your computer, in your room, or your basement. Doesn't matter. You can do this at home, and you can make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month. You don't have to do anything strenuous like cut grass or pick up any heavy objects or work on heavy machinery or go to college for 10 years to become a doctor. No, you just sit in your room in front of a screen, and you just enter data. You make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month, and you can use that money to go on vacation to Aruba or wherever you want to go after you did it for 2 or 3 months. It's extra side hustle money you could do on the weekends or after work, and it's a lot of money. So that's number 1 you could do, data entry. Number 2 is being a copywriter, and being a copywriter has become a lot easier now with ChatGPT. All you have to do is enter the information ChatGPT and figure out how to say it correctly. The ChatGPT, and will spit out an article for you or an essay, what have you, and you could just change it to your specifications. The problem with ChatGPT in 2023 is that it's still very general. It's very polished, but it's still very general. It's still a tool. It can't replace a human. That's why you will be the copywriter, and you will use ChatGPT, but then you have to polish it. You have to change some keywords. You have to change some text. You have to add some details to make it more friendly to whatever topic that they want to talk to you about. Maybe you have to write an article about horses. Maybe you have to write an article about golf. Maybe you have to write an article about SAP, something IT or cybersecurity. ChatGPT could do that for you, but you have to change it up. So it still takes a lot of time of work, or you could do it yourself. If you're good at writing, you could just do it yourself. That's what the old way, the old-fashioned way. I'm just saying ChatGPT can help you, but you could also do it the old-fashioned way, sitting at your home with no experience. You could write an article and get paid cash money for it. Boom. So it's a great way to earn an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Now, the third thing you could do to earn extra money, $1,000 to $2,000 a month, is being a customer support specialist. And you could obviously do this remotely, and you just support customers. It's customer service all over the country, all over the world. The problem with is a lot of us here, Americans, we don't like to hear an accent when we're buying something, and a lot of customer service has been offshore to the Philippines and to India, and they are great people, but a lot of customers don't want to hear an accent. And the Philippines and India are doing their best to work on people not having an accent, but having an American do customer service is still an option for a lot of companies that they take advantage of, because an American knows all the idioms, know how to speak, doesn't really have an accent, knows what he's talking about. Not like those guys don't, but it's easier for you to understand if it's your native tongue. So a lot of companies still prefer an American or a Canadian. So you have a huge advantage, and you can get these customer service jobs sitting in your room or your basement, or wherever you are at your home on a Saturday or a weekend or after work, and you can make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 just doing it all 100% remote. And if you want to turn it into a regular job, customer service reps here stateside make $50,000 to $60,000 to $70,000 a year, or even more, and you could do it 100% remote. So these are 3 jobs that you could do remotely, making an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month with no experience. Did I say no experience? I mean no experience. So get to it, make your money. I hope this was helpful, and right now I'm gonna do a tutorial and show you how to look this up on Indeed. I want to continue the conversation I just had with you, and I want to show you the jobs that are 100% remote for data entry and require 0 years of experience. And here I am looking in Chicago for data entry, and there are 21 jobs that are 100% remote all over Chicago, and they pay well. This job pays $17 an hour. Others pay $20 an hour. Others pay up to $25 an hour. So there's a lot of jobs that require, and I could even put United States, because why does it matter? Because they're 100% remote, and I could do remote. There's 1,500 of them. And I could do experience level, and no experience required, there's 12. But if you're doing entry level, which is almost like no experience required, there's 900 jobs in the US that are data entry and require 0 years of experience, or maybe a little bit. And it's just, as long as you are a body and you know how to copy and paste and click and type a little bit, you could get these jobs sitting at your computer, in your underwear if you want, in an air-conditioned room, no lifting of heavy objects, no 10 years of work experience required or 10 years of education. Easy jobs that you could get. This is beautiful. This is our economy letting us do this. I hope you guys take advantage of this. Take advantage of this, because this is the best time to be alive right now. Where else could you get 900 jobs with 0 experience required, at your home, not going anywhere, and they'll even train you. Beautiful how many jobs you could get. So I hope this was useful for you, and stay tuned for more videos.